Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I want to appreciate the moment to plead with the House that when we are given time and wanted to plead for an addition, it is a good idea. But Mr. Speaker, very quickly, it is good to respond. Mr. Speaker, can I have my time starting now, being disrupted by this? Thank you. Now, Mr. Speaker, the times that we are facing in this country are very, very unfortunate. Mr. Speaker, they are unfortunate to the effect that we have leaders who have chosen the path of lies, path of destruction of the country, a path of misleading, a path of conniving. Mr. Speaker, if you can recall about the handshake, if you can recall about the handshake, it came to cool down this country. It came to help this country. It came to save this country from itself. Mr. Speaker, the unfortunate debate is that a part of that government did not recognize the handshake as a way of healing the country, but saw the handshake as a way of being denied the power. Mr. Speaker, if you listen to the sentiments by members opposed to this bill, they are not opposing it on the basis of the content. They are basing it on the issue that they are being sidelined. They don't say by who and how. Mr. Speaker, the politics in this bill are the ones we are addressing. You hear about the prices of maize, about the prices of tea, and about corona, and they're saying that this is not the time. This is about the economy. Yes, Mr. Speaker, it's about the economy. The economy is being destroyed by corruption. The economy is being addressed in this BBI. And Mr. Speaker, if you look at the people who have been disparaging the bill, they are actually broad-headed cowards. They don't want to mobilize and they say they will go and move a vote of no at the BBI. They have been fighting these stages on technicalities. They have been sponsoring litigation. They have been moving days and they're saying they want to talk about what? After 5 members have talked about a bill, Mr. Speaker, anybody coming thereafter is just a repetition. So what we need to understand, Mr. Speaker, when we are moving our country, there are those who don't feel comfortable when the country is being run well. And for this reason, Mr. Speaker, when they are cowards and they don't want to vote or no, they don't want to hear even people who are proposing and talking sensible things. Mr. Speaker, I've heard somebody saying that every county should have been given a seat in the BBI. Mr. Speaker, if you follow that pattern, this is what is being cured in the BBI. The counties were given seats based on population, not tracts of land like the one in North Hall. That kind of lie coming out of here is going to poison the country. It is population of Kiambu. It is population of Nakuru. It is population of Nairobi. It is population of Meru to get 2 seats. Anybody who says that you are being denied a condition, that's why you should fight the bill, don't be a liar as a leader. Look at the country and tell them the truth. Mr. Speaker, as I continue, when you say you don't remember about the ruling by the Speaker when he said that he gave direction Mr. Speaker, a member of this House who was here, a nearly 2-hour ruling by the Speaker actually took most of our debate. And I would only want to raise a small point here. When we want to hear those who are advocating for tracts of land in the standard population, the BBI is very clear. They want to advocate for one man, one vote, one shilling. And it is for that reason you will find if we are to double the revenue or put from 15 to 35%, if you go to a county like Meru, they will move from 9 to 18 billion. If you go to Nyandarua, it will be from 4 billion, 4.8 to 7 billion. Nyeri, 5.4 to 9.8. Nairobi, 15.9 to 31.5. Kirinyaga, 4.2 to 8.3. Muranga, 6.3 to 10.8. Nakuru, 10.7 today to 21 billion. Kiambu, 9.4 billion, 18.5. Mr. Speaker, if you are fighting BBI, you need to look at those people from those counties that I have mentioned and tell them this is what you are fighting. Smile at them, mock them, show them how your politics is very important. Mr. Speaker, those who say that you are not able to deliver 15%, you may have a problem in delivering that 5%, are just bald-headed liars again, Mr. Speaker. We are talking about the revenue collected in a specific year. That from this year onwards, if the BBI goes through, anybody, when you collect your revenue, you will be able to share that 5% to the devolved units, and whatever is left, you do at the national level. So let us not use propaganda. Let us not incite the people. And when you do it, be very honest. And as I've again said, the rebellion or the civil war has been within the Jubilee Party, specifically within our region of Mount Kenya. Mr. Speaker, when the president organized to talk to leaders on January 29th, the leaders from the same region sat down and did, Mr. Speaker, exactly 11 pages of an insult and insult on every paragraph on the president. These are problems that we will need to handle in Mount Kenya after the BBI and during the BBI. Mr. Speaker, we want to hear leaders standing and saying how brilliant they are by saving their people, not by seeking political possessions of our future government when they are discrediting and disparaging the current government, which they should be able to deliver the promises they got in this 2017 to 2022, not about a government that is coming in 2023. Put a covenant, let it be in writing. It is now written in BBI, not written in some game reserves where the lions are roaring and you are being scared like children. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Shall we have Honorable Martin Owino?
Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First of all, allow me